Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about bead crochet technique in a more realistic nowadays way, I would say. So I think that most of you or lots of you seen my bead crochet Christmas balls or Christmas ornaments. For those of you who don't, that's how they look. This is one, the snowflake one, and another one is this one, the deers, running deers. So in this series of videos I will talk about how you can create one of such balls, how you can use the bead crochet technique for creating such beauty. First of all, let's start how you can read the pattern, or probably we'll start with the materials that you need for creating such ball. So first of all, you need crochet thread. I use this one. This is mercerized cotton, size 20. You can use 30 if you like. I prefer 20. Then I use seed beads, Czech or Japanese. I prefer Japanese because they are more uniform and your crochet will look more neat. Then we will need the hook. I use 1 millimeter. You can use 0.75 depending on how comfortable you are with the hook size. Then we'll need scissors just to cut the thread, and also for top silver part in the ball, this one. Many of you asked where I found it. Well, I do jewelry too, so this is one end cap for closing the jewelry pieces. The end caps can be different. One that I have can be something like this, filigree one, and then the enamel one. It's really pretty one. And these are different types that I have, but you can choose whatever you like, whatever color you like, or shapes, etc. And that's about it. And you need a little bit of your time to create such Christmas ornament. So I wanted to show you the scheme and how it looks like, because many of the people didn't know how they look and what to expect. So this is my next future ornament. The pattern will be soon available in my Etsy shop. So this ball will be about 6.5 centimeters in diameter. This one is 8.5, so the new scheme will be a little bit smaller. So how do you read the scheme? Usually the scheme has triangles. Here you can see 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the top and at the bottom. And then it has the patterned central piece, this one. So how you read it? You see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 means like 5 beads in a row, and then there is increase by 6 beads. So the next row will have by 5 beads. Sorry, the next row will have 10, and then you increase again by 5. So 10, 15, 20, etc. So you do the increase in those rows up to this middle part. Then you crochet the middle part, and then when you're here you do the decrease. Again, symmetrical as increase. And that's about it. I'll try to post more patterns, but first I need to create the Christmas ornaments so for you guys to see how they look. But check my Etsy shop regularly. for the updates, as I try to post them as often as I can. So next, I'll show you how we actually can do such ornament, and how you start crocheting, how you progress, and how you finish up and attach the end cap and the ribbon. So in my patterns I include the order of the beads that need to be strung onto the thread in particular way, so you can get the pattern specified in the ornament, so your finished piece would look as great as mine. I already pre-strung the beads, so as you can see, don't be afraid, because I usually string several ornaments. This one has 3, so as you can see I will have lots of work these days. You can have papers in between. Unfortunately you can see on this one, but you can see the blue papers. So papers are done in order to, for the just to separate the rows. So in first row for this scheme you have 5 beads, and then you string 5 beads and then put the paper, so you know that your first row is done, and then you string 10 beads. Remember we increased by 5, and then you put the paper, so you know that the second row is done, and so on. And then when you do decrease, or you can continue to add the papers in the middle row too, but then when you do decrease you can do it, it's either way. Well, as you can see I usually don't do it, as I just count, but in order to ease everything you can do it for sure, it's not a problem. So I'll try to show you how I'm crocheting. My way is not perfect, so you might find it hard to follow, or maybe easy to follow, we'll see. But if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments, or just email me the information provided, or just ask me whenever, reach me through Facebook group or Etsy shop. So what I do is I put my thread around my fingers like that, and then with the hook I just do a chain. Well, not a chain, so I'll do like this, see it, right? And then I take the circle off my fingers and do the following. So you go here, and then take your thread, put it here, and then do like this. See it? 1, 2. So you have 1. Now remember the first row for the scheme we had 5, so you do 5 stitches like that. 2. Now this one I'll do slower so you can see them. So you take it here. See, you have 2, and then you take 1 more. So this is 3, and then we need 5. So 4 and 5, and then you just have the free end here, you just tighten it up. So pull, you see I can tighten it up. Now you have the circle. It's always harder at the beginning because it's so small, so it's very hard to see. But my suggestion, don't tighten it too much, so you can see like where you're going. Now first row has 5 beads, so put 5 beads closer to the your crocheting. So here's, yeah, see the beads, so 1, 2, 4 and 5. And you just do slip stitch. Okay, I tighten up too much, so now it looks like a mess. It will be hard for me to reach, but I'll try to show you. No, actually no, I need to redo it. So let me redo it and we'll see. So you saw my mistake first, tighten the crocheting too much. Hopefully now I can show you how you crochet your first row. So you kind of have a braid here. It's too small for me to show you, but hopefully you can see it. So you have you have a braid which consists of 5 links. So you go with your crochet hook on the first braid and then put 1 bead closer and do the same stitch as before. Right, you did like without the bead, but with the bead. So you put 1 up, you see where the bead is, and then put 1 more like this one, tighten it up. So then find the next one. Okay, my next one is here. Do the same, 1 bead close, and then do like this. So you have 2 here and then like this. So for all of them do the same thing. So number 3 here, and then number 4 again 1 bead. So we're doing 1 bead at a time. Oh, sorry, I'm getting too high. Okay, and 1 more, the last one. So now you can see the free end. You can tighten it up a little bit, but not too much. Don't cut it because you will need it to tighten it up. This is how your first row looks like. Don't be afraid. It will look good at the finished piece. I promise. It's always look like that. Always. So don't be scared. So for the next row we do the increase, and I'll show you how it's done. For the next row we do increase by 5 beads. So again you need 10. Here's your beads. Right, so count 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and move closer to your crochet. Okay, so that's what I did. Okay, so let's see. Find the hole or the link where the first bead is. Mine is right here, see? Right here. And do the stitch as I showed you in the first row. So you do like that. And like this, see? In the same hole as before. Put the second one. So you do up 2. Here you go. So you have 2 here. Now, next one. Find the next hole. See? Of the first row, the second. Again, put 2 beads in the same hole. 1 and then 2. So the whole row is done like that. Again, 2 beads in the same spot. This is how you do the increase. I'm pretty sure that you're all familiar with the increase in irregular crochet, so for experienced crocheters it will be easier. So just 2 beads in one hole, or in one link, in one chain, whatever you prefer to call it. So 1 and 2, and I'm left with the last 2. Okay. Sorry, I'm out of focus here. 1 and 2. Okay. So this is, you can see the first row here, and then the second row already increased by 2. Third row has 15 beads. Remember that we're increasing in this scheme by 5. So here your beads. Count again 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. And now it is important how you do the increase when you have 15 beads. So find the first link. For me it's right here. Put 2 beads in the same link. So here's 1. And then in the same link put another one. For me it's a golden one, see? Pretty golden color. Next link, put 1 bead. Why I'm doing 2 and then 1? Remember how the scheme looks? I'll show you. See here? It has first row, second row, and then 3, right? So every time we put 3. 3, 3, and 3. What I want to say is, in the first hole we put 2 beads, and then in the second one we put 1. Again, move 3 beads closer to your crochet. Put in the next hole 2 beads. So here's 1. The same spot. 2. And then next one will be 1. And then you can continue on your crocheting until you finish the third row. Let's move to the scheme one more time. For the next row you'll have 4 beads. Increase by 5, right? So it will be 15, 20 beads, right? But 4 beads. How you add those? So in the first link of the previous row you add 2, and then next following link will be 1, and the following link will be 2. So you're using 3 links but 4 beads. In the first link always goes 2 beads, and then you keep increasing in the scheme until you reach this row, which has no increase. I'll show you the progress and how I'm done the central part in just a moment. So I have crocheted the bottom part, so kind of the cap. Now you can see it close. That's the front part, and this is the backing. So this is how the beginner of the bead crochet of the Christmas ornament looks. Next I'll show you how the middle part look. So as you can see, I have already crocheted half of the Christmas ornament, and you already see the ornament evolving. This is the bottom part, this is bells, and then one candy and then the other one. So I have this styrofoam form which I use for inside of the ornament, and then I'll just keep crocheting with the form. I know it's not very comfortable, but there is no other way, unfortunately. So next I'll show you how the ornament will look when it's done, when it's finished. Okay, so now you can see that I'm almost done with this Christmas ornament. And as you see, this is the top which I need to finish up. So I'll show you how to make the deletion. It's done symmetrically as the insertion. So if you look, for example, at the skim here, you will see that I'm on this row, on the second row from the top. So 2 beads, and then we have a space, 2 beads, we have a space. So basically 2 beads, deletion, 2 beads, deletion, etc. So now I'll show you how it's done in crocheting. So you move 2 beads closer. Now you have to do the deletion. So I hope you can see it. You have a chain here, but you don't go to this chain, you go to this chain, to this hole here. So you miss one, and then put 1 bead closer to your crochet and do a slip stitch. Make sure you make it tight, so like this one, but don't make it too tight or you can break the thread. The next one, you just go at the next available spot and just crochet it in. So this is how the deletion is done. Again, put 2 beads closer to crocheting. You go not into here, not in the neighboring one, but one after it, and then put 1 bead closer and then just do like this and make it tight, and then this one goes to the neighboring one. I know it's a little bit uncomfortable to crochet when you have the styrofoam ball inside, but there is no way to do it. So in a moment I'll show you how the finished piece look like. So now I have finished the ornament. This is how it looks like. So this is the bottom, this is the top, and I have already attached the end cup. This is jewelry end cup, but I use it as the top of the ornament and attach the cotton lace ribbon like this. So this is how the ornament looks like, the finished part of it. The finished ornament. So you see the bells and the 2 candy sticks. The button, I'll give you the link to my website where you can buy it, and it's a digital file so you can download it, or my Etsy store, which it will also be in the comments. If you have any questions, please post it under this video. Hope you like it, and more ornaments and more patterns to come. Check my website and Etsy shop regularly for more cool ornaments. Hopefully you like this masterclass. If you do, please comment, or any improvements and suggestions are also welcomed. Thank you very much for your attention.